The Demon House of Minnesota has been a source of urban legend and terror for decades. Rumors of paranormal activity, unexplained occurrences, and even demonic possession have all been linked to this foreboding location. As an explorer of the unknown, I just had to see what all the fuss was about. So I gathered my team and we set out to uncover the truth behind this haunted mansion. There's something about the Demon House that draws you in, despite the sense of unease that settles in the pit of your stomach. Maybe it's the imposing structure looming large over the small town it's nestled in. Or maybe it's the whispers of the locals, warning of the horrors that lurk within its walls. Whatever it is, I was determined to get to the bottom of it. As we approached the house, I could feel the weight of its reputation bearing down on me. The trees surrounding the property seemed to lean in, as if listening to our every move. It was then that I realized I wasn't just exploring a haunted house. I was delving into the very heart of darkness itself. The Demon House has a way of getting inside your head long before you even step foot inside. The anticipation, the fear, the uncertainty, it all builds up to create an aura of dread that's almost palpable. But I've faced my fair share of haunted locations, and I wasn't about to let some old rumors scare me off. Preparing for our visit was no easy task. We pored over documents, talked to locals, and scoured the internet for any information we could find. But the more we learned, the more questions we had. What was it about this house that made it so evil? And what did we need to do to make it out alive? Rumors of curses and hexes surrounded the house, making it seem like a ticking time bomb just waiting to unleash its fury on unsuspecting visitors. We heard stories of people who had ventured in and never come out, their screams echoing through the empty halls. It was enough to make your blood run cold. As we geared up for our exploration, the atmosphere was tense. Everyone was on edge, unsure of what we'd find or what would find us. The equipment checks, the last-minute briefings, it all felt like a countdown to something big. I've been in some creepy places before, but there's something about the Demon House that takes the cake. Maybe it's the way the shadows seem to move of their own accord, or the creaks and groans that sound like whispers in your ear. Whatever it is, it's enough to make you wonder if you're really alone. We entered the house with caution, our flashlights casting eerie shadows on the walls. The air inside was thick and heavy, like a physical presence that pressed down on us. Every step felt like a gamble, every breath a risk. The first thing that struck me was the silence. It was as if the house was holding its breath, waiting to see what we'd do next. We moved quietly, our footsteps echoing off the walls as we made our way deeper into the heart of the Demon House. It didn't take long to realize that this was no ordinary haunting. Doors would slam shut on their own, and disembodied voices would whisper in our ears. We caught glimpses of shadowy figures darting around the corners of our vision, and the atmosphere was electric with tension. At one point, we stumbled upon a room that seemed frozen in time. The furniture was old and dusty, the walls covered in cobwebs. But it was the feeling in that room that really got to me. A sense of desperation, of people trapped and unable to escape. As we explored further, the occurrences grew more frequent and more intense. We started to feel like we were being herded towards some unknown goal, like pawns in a twisted game. The Demon House was playing on our deepest fears, pushing us to the edge of sanity. And then it happened. The moment that changed everything. We were investigating a noise in the attic when suddenly the lights flickered and died. We were plunged into darkness, the only sound the creaking of the old wooden floorboards. That's when I saw it. A figure, tall and imposing, standing just behind my team member. I froze, my heart racing like a jackrabbit as the figure began to move towards us. We were trapped, with no way out, and the Demon House was closing in for the kill. Somehow, we managed to make a break for it, our flashlights casting a feeble glow as we stumbled through the darkness. It was a heart-stopping, adrenaline-fueled rush that left us all breathless and shaken. Looking back, it's hard to believe we made it out of there alive. The Demon House of Minnesota is a place of pure, unadulterated evil, a portal to a realm of darkness that's better left unexplored. As I sit here now, reflecting on our experience, I'm left with more questions than answers. What did we really encounter in that house? And what did we leave behind? If you've got a theory about the demon house, let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more spooky adventures and explorations of the unknown. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.